Welcome in, everybody. This is Here by America from their first album. I've always liked this song by request, and I've worked on the solo on this, and the guy's all over the place on this solo. So I'm gonna take a stab at it. I think it may be two guitars in places, but it's kind of obscure. So I'm gonna do the best I can with the chords and the lead and see how it goes. And this is like, I thought I knew this song till I started trying to play it. I do know it's standard tuning, capo on the second fret, and it's like key of E minor behind the capo. I'll work from there. I'll call the fourth fret, the second fret, and so on. We'll go like that. All right. And so it's in like, I'm gonna call it key of C, but you don't see a key of C. It's more of a minor. Anyway, the first chord is an F major seventh, and it's like stair steps here: first fret, second fret, third fret on the second, third, and fourth strings. Or you can pair these up and hit the fifth string on the third fret as well to give it a little more bass. I like to do it like that. I like that little bit of extra bass. Even you'd have to pull your thumb around to get that F note in on the bottom. All right, the next chord's an E minor seven. Now that's just E minor. I'm gonna assume you know an E minor chord, and third fret, second string makes it a minor seven. Or you can come up here. He goes up here and does this the second time. But I like the sound of this, so I use it anyway. Now I'm actually damping this fifth string with this finger, but I'm doing like a D7 shape. This is let's see, 1, 2, 3, fourth fret behind the capo, first string, and third string, excuse me, fourth string, fifth fret, second string, fifth fret, and I'm gonna damp this fifth string. You can play it, but it's not really in that chord. Doesn't sound half bad. It could be they use it. It's hard to tell. I've watched them do it, and I've looked at chords, and I've done everything that's available to me to learn this. And so this is what I've got. So then you just slide that down 2 frets and keep that damp right there. Now I can play this top string. That's like an E minor seventh, really an F sharp minor seventh. I try to stay away from that. Anytime you do a capo, it's a little bit confusing. All right, that's the slow part. That's it. Just I'm using this minor seventh this time. Now, the last chord of that 4-chord little phrase, it's always this. It's not they always slide up. I've watched them do it. They got several live versions out there. If you watch closely, you can kind of tell. All right. And then they go through all the lyrics, and then it gets to the fast part. It's a D chord. He hammers that a little bit on the third string, second fret. Then he goes to the fourth string, second fret, and that's kind of his excuse me. That's like a more or less an E minor ninth kind of thing. you can hold down that B note, but I don't think they're doing that. I think he's damping that A string, the 5th string. Then C, G, A minor. I learned this song without the capo, and it throws me every time I do this. So it's C, G, A minor, C, G, back to D. All right, go through that twice. So it's D, C, G, A minor, C, G, D. Then he goes to when the E minor, slide it up 2 frets, come up 1 more fret, and bring this down on the 3rd string, 4th fret behind the capo. I believe that's what he's doing. It doesn't sound quite right, but watching them, it's pretty close. I always thought it was just an E minor there. So whichever sounds better to you. I don't see them doing that. Physically watching them, they're all right. Most of the lead takes place in this part of it, and it's very pentatonic, like America did a lot. And it starts on 4 strings, 2nd fret, and I'm just 4th open, 2nd, 3rd string open, 3rd string, 2nd fret. And I'm just gonna, these notes are so all over the place in this solo, it's just hard for me to follow it. All right, when he starts moving up, it's just like a pentatonic scale, if you are familiar with that. And it, all right, this is the root note of this minor pentatonic scale that I'm on. 4th string, 2nd fret, then 3rd string open, 3rd string 2nd, 3rd string 4th fret. All right, it changes there. 2nd string 3rd fret, 5th fret. So I'm not doing the exact notes there. Trying to do all this together with just one guitar is next to impossible. All right, then it's got the A minor, C, D, F, and when he hits that right around it, he's coming down to the 5th fret, 1st string, and bending it up a little bit. Right about the F. All right, 5, 3, 1, 5, 3, 5, 3. All right, end with some bends like. All right, when he goes up to the 3rd string, it's going to the 4th fret. Then it's the even number fret. Right in there, that second time. That's where I'm hearing a second guitar. So one time I can hear this little Creedence Green River lick, I guess. And I'm hearing that second fret note just somewhere in there. When it does the turnaround and get you back into the slow part of the song, I'm hearing and watching. Now this is a 6th string open, 5th string, 7th fret, 4th string, 5th fret. The rest of them open. All right, when I slide down, I'm bringing these two together. 5th string and 4th string. 5th string, 5th fret, 4th string, 4th fret. Move down 2 frets, do the same thing. It's like a C major 7th shape. Because that is a C major 7th right there. So here your 5th string, 3rd fret, 4th string, 2nd fret. Back up. Do a full C chord there, but I'm hearing this major 7th on that 3rd chord. Look. Comes out of it and goes back to the E minor for the stop, then back to the remember when it comes out of that fast part and it hits that E minor stop, when he strums that F major 7th, it's only 3 times. So the first measure coming out of that only has 3 notes. It's like 3/4 time or something like that. But when it's doing this, and then back, I got to go back to the solo a minute. Most of that's 3rd string open, 4th string 2nd, 4th string open. He goes lower than that and goes to 5th string 2nd sometime in there. It's hard to do that, and I almost had to do a play along to make it sound right, so may do that next. But I got out of order there. That's not how the song goes. Now, if anybody has any questions on a pentatonic scale, leave them in the comments. I'll try to get to it. Well, that salt looks awful white right there, doesn't it? Alrighty, and that's not perfect. That's my best stab at it. Want to try to get it out there. Got somebody who's wanting it, and hope this helps. And more to come. Feel free to leave me a like and subscribe. Always appreciated. Any classic rock that you want to see done, I'll throw it out there for you if I can. Just leave me a note in the comments. Be glad to try to get it out for you. Appreciate you tuning in. from down in the south tonight where it's cold, man, the ice storm's awful. Nothing better to do than to do guitar videos. Okay, see you next time. Thanks.